I said that once upon a time, I recorded the first episode of this show and I never released it. This is the Music Convo podcast. It's not about entertainment, whatever, headlines. It's about music, what people are listening to and why they listen to that kind of music, and artists that probably you haven't heard before. So I just want to help you to introduce you to new artists, new music as well. When it's just me, I will talk about things that will interest you, like contracting, tricks in the music business, how to get your songs to #1 on Apple Music and all that. But if we're two, then I just want to listen to what others are also listening to. I mean, I know that for some time now, we are all vibing to Black Sheriff. And I want to hear what this young cat also has to say with kind of songs he's listening to. B.Brefo is my guest on the Music Convo podcast. This is episode 2. I told you guys, I'll try and do it small, because we are back. You know what to do. Shout me out on Instagram at IamNanayao18 or at OneplayAfrica. Any of them, I'll respond. After the show is done, if you have any comments, drop it below or go to our website, OneplayAfrica.com. I write the things myself. I spend time to write things that will make you excited about music, because I love music as well. You know what to do, man. We're just going to get into it real quick. B.Brefo, what's up?
Yeah, be cool.
Everything will cool.
Easy.
You sure?
Easy peasy.
This guy is a hard guy. Let me tell you guys a story, right? So at the Go Chop for Dimension, it's a local pub in Abilimpe where they serve very good and dope dishes. And one guy called Kofi came to me and said, "Bro, I guess I'm a guy. You for hear him." And you know me, I like music. So when somebody says you for hear him, I pay attention, because I for hear him means it's dope, right? So I made them play the song to me and I'm like, wow, this guy is dope. After so many months of conversation, now we are here. Charlie, before we talk about the songs you're listening to, let's talk real quick about your tape. So 5 tape. I know I influenced the tape. You tell them, make them know. Tell them.
Yeah, on the road. So I already made 2 songs and then I played it to him. And then, you know, he suggested that why don't I add a couple of songs and then make a tape actually. So yeah.
Because the songs were dope, bro. And the 2 songs were dope. But yo, the tape is out, right? On all the stores, Apple Music, Spotify, Deezer, Tidal, Pandora, everywhere you listen to music, go get it. Stream it, Audio Mac, everywhere. There's a song, Woo.
Meet the Woo.
Fuck, that song is dope, bro.
Hard.
That song is dope.
Very hard.
Let's talk about that song for a minute. The writing process, the thinking thoughts. What brought about that hook, man?
Yeah. So before I wrote Meet the Woo, I had made 4 songs, and initially I had wanted to make the tape a list of 4 songs, but then I decided to add 1, make it 5. And I was there one evening, and then I came across the instrumental. It was that hard. And then I was just thinking of Pop Smoke and all of that. So I decided to commemorate it to Pop Smoke. Yeah.
The hook is hard.
Hard.
You know, and for me, I can relate because I'm also a writer. I pen sometimes. So when I heard it, I was like, whoo. You know, me, I like beautiful mind. Like mind where if you think where nobody go think about it. Like something where you go say, somebody go talk, say, how did you think about that? That's why I like Kanye West.
Yeah.
That's why I like J. Cole.
Yeah.
You see the people at the
I fuck with you.
No, you have to fuck with me because I like things where you go do something. Oh wow, how did you do that? Yo, Charlie, the Woo is but Acosta is wild too.
Yeah, Acosta is hard.
So the beginning no.
On the ball, I'm the ego. Masha lit for ego. Grip clean the wavo. These niggas
hey, London girls, London girls. Charlie, you know, you have to fuck with the record. I'm telling you, you have to fuck with it. You have to get it on all the songs. The tape is out. Shout outs to the your label be what again?
Mifa Records.
Mifa Records. You get some hard CEO. What be name?
Naomi Osafo.
Hey, that
very hard. Very hard.
Yo, shout outs to all the labels. Shout outs to all the indie labels making it happen for all these artists out there. Shout outs to you. I know that it's not easy, Charlie. It's crazy to push music out, so I really, really respect you. Sorry for cursing, but Charlie, it's a Music Convo podcast. What else do you want us to do? We need to feel free and talk about music. I know you love music too. Before we go into what you're listening to, right? I'm going to ask you some few questions. You're an artist, B.Brefo. Then you chop hits right now with El Coso. Let's play with your first release after 1 year of success. What would the song sound like?
For me.
Yeah, for you, bro. No old catalog shit. Like you chop success with a course 1 year later.
But you've heard a couple of my own release songs.
Oh, the people that don't hear.
And I'm trying to let you understand what it will be like. Because I like to experiment. I play with sounds and all of that. So whatever I feel like, at that point in time, whatever I feel like doing, whatever I feel like dropping, that's when I'll.
So if I understand, like as a pen problem artist, if you're exposed to, let's say, excuse my language, but exposed to some beautiful ladies, some nice titties, some big round asses, some dollars and things like that. That is what you're going to be doing. The song will basically be about that.
That would be the inspiration, actually. I dropped the song early this year when I signed with B.Brefo.
Yeah.
Package. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Before I recorded that song, I was with a friend of mine. And then she's got
things,
Yeah.
So that inspired them.
So I left her place to the studio, and then I made Package. So I was there with my friends, and then Zaddy, he's the producer, he brought out the instrumental. And he was like, yo, we should all hop on this. And I was there, and he came to me, yo, the hook has to be very catchy. The hook has to catch on. And I was confused at that point. I was like, yo, bro, let me do me. You understand? So I was just there, and then I thought about how
the
I was with a girl and all of that. And then
would you blame artists? Let me throw some names, right? It's not to say anything, but let's say Sack, EL, Manifest. Would you blame artists in like rappers who change their rap perspective after a break, like a breakthrough?
No.
You wouldn't?
No.
Why?
It's your experiences, whatever you're going through. I mean, it's most likely for an artist to speak his or her truth. Yeah, so at that point in time, like whatever is going on around you, it's likely to influence your writing.
Like I'm just saying this because sometimes fans, we follow an artist from his hustling days, and then he gets a break, and then he drops a song, and then we are disappointed that he's not talking about what we expect him to talk about. And it's like, right now they're on cash.
But sometimes what makes it disappointing is when the artist decides to switch up the style. Like, I'm not talking about concept, but when the artist decides to switch up style, as in, he probably loved you for trap, or he loved you for Afrobeat, high life, and then you make a break, and then right now you want to do what is on the market, what is trending, and you're not actually fitting in. That is where the problem.
Oh, I get
starts,
it.
You understand?
But I get it, but that also changes the conversation a bit. But okay, so looking at that, what songs does B.Brefo listen to that are not his records? That's like, yo, I fuck with this song, I fuck with that song, I fuck with that song. What song do you listen to?
Where should I start from? Ghana or outside Ghana?
Feel free, bro.
Okay. So for now, I'm actually listening to Don Toliver.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why?
That boy's just got vibes. When you listen to his songs, you understand it. You definitely go, I'm saying, he's got vibes on vibes on vibes. Like, I'm not even capping.
Wow.
Yeah. You should listen to his tape. And funny enough, before, I was really searching for Don Toliver when I heard Travis Scott's Astro World. There's this song, Can't Say. He put him on. But
shout out to Uncle Drew, Derek. Yeah, that dude loves Travis, man. He's like #1 Travis fan for Ghana. Charlie.
Yeah, Travis is hard. You got to love him.
No, Travis is hard. It's good. It's good.
Yeah, so Travis dropped Can't Say. It was on the album, actually. And then I was like, who's this guy? So I went on the internet to check. He didn't get any credits for the song. It was just Travis Scott. So I was really waiting for Travis to at least unleash him. And then Cactus Jack, he dropped the Cactus Jack tape where the whole crew, Sheck West.
So normally what will happen is that when you're filming and you get a small hitch, a new style. So I kind of understand why you won't get where we're going to pick the conversation from because the thing cut. I had to join it together again. So shout outs to the team. Shout outs to Nicholas for making this thing happen. But B.Brefo is with me on the Music Convo podcast. You're watching us live on YouTube. My name is Nana Yaredu. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell, whatever that they say, button. So when I drop another one, you can get it. Subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell button so that when I drop another one. But thank you for supporting us. We are here at Oneplay. Our vision is to create beautiful content for you to like. We know that it will take time. Brefo, you're talking about.
Yeah, about how I discovered Don Toliver. Yeah. So Travis Scott, he's got a label.
Yeah.
And he's got Boy Science label. Yeah. So that was when they dropped the tape, and that was when I got to know Don Toliver.
So you see, it's not to catch you by. So you see that artists who sign other artists is not new. It's everywhere.
Yeah.
So why is it that in
it's
Ghana, cool. When artists want to sign other artists, you people say no?
Oh, I mean,
because D-Black signed fellow artists and they made it look like the place was hell, but it's everywhere. Dreamville, J. Cole has so many artists at Dreamville, and they're all cool. Even though some will complain that Jay is not giving them attention, blah, blah, blah. But everybody's cool. So
it depends on whatever label you're on, whoever is managing it.
Are you saying that D-Black's people, then their place no good?
Oh, me, I can't tell. Because I've not been there, honestly. I've not been there because I can't tell.
Don't worry. D-Black, he's a nice guy. He won't get angry. Let's go. Let's continue.
I'm not talking about D-Black.
Okay. All right.
So that was where I discovered Don Toliver.
Okay.
On the tape, and then later he dropped his own album. And I listened to the album and I was like, wow.
It's dope.
This boy is just
he has a beautiful mind.
He's just too much.
Would you say that his penning also influenced like maybe your thinking a minute when you're penning? Like you want to do something that Don Toliver will probably do and be like, oh my god.
Funny enough, Don Toliver doesn't influence my writing. But I can attest to the fact that he influenced my style in some way.
Okay.
But not my writing. When it comes to writing, the only people I find I get inspiration from is Skepta.
Mm-hmm. Strange though. Why Skepta? Strange.
Yeah, Skepta is hard.
You look like 6ix9ine, and then your inspiration is, yo guy, this. Down with the iPhone because I'm down with the bitching.
Skepta is hard. Skepta is the hardest UK rapper.
But you look like 6ix9ine. You look like Charlie, some urban rapper. You know what I mean? Then your inspiration is new iPhone because I'm down with the bitching.
Yeah. That's the era I was born. That's the era we've come to meet, actually. That's what has influenced.
Let's do this debate real quick, right?
Yeah.
Guys, you're still watching Music Convo podcast. Don't get it twisted. Who will be your artist of the decade? Chipmunk, Skepta.
I love Chip, but it should be Skepta.
You sure?
Yeah.
Yo, this debate.
They have a tape. They dropped the tape in 2020. Yeah. I think was it after the lockdown or before the lockdown? Yeah.
Yo, are you saying Skepta was?
We're young.
10 years.
Yeah.
In the game has been more than
till today. Yeah. The hardest album I've got from Skepta, I still fuck with.
Yeah.
Is Blacklisted, which was released in
I know Derek fucks with
2011.
that thing too. I know Derek fucks with that tape too. I know that tape.
It's still my hardest ever Skepta tape.
Okay, cool. Okay, so you guys in UK, having this because it's a big debate going on. In Nigeria they did this. They were looking for artist of the decade, and it was obvious. Waze took it hands down.
Yeah.
Even though some didn't agree, many was actually, Waze deserves it. Ghana, the young cohort cry, but you don't even try.
Oh yeah, you do.
Yeah. We won't have that conversation. Yeah. I think the next 20 years it will be already.
In the next 20?
Yeah. Do you know why?
We are done with the first 10, right?
Yeah, do you know why?
Why?
Okay. So keep this tape, keep this interview, YouTube thing, save it until a new rapper paves another or grows another generation who will sound like him or be will forever reign. I'm sorry. That's the truth. People don't want to believe it.
But then,
Obi a rapper,
For the next
Obi a
decade.
rapper, or 4-bar break, 4-bar break, 8-bar break, 4-bar break. You out with it. I'm sorry. That's why I like Smoke. That's why I like Bosom. But until they're able to grow another generation that can be like them, bros. OTs and those two Kumasi boys, the OTs and Genesis or whatever their name is.
Yeah.
Those two
yeah,
boys. You hear them follow?
Yeah. So I saw that freestyle.
Yeah.
But I feel like for the next decade, if Obed is supposed to keep this consistency, there will be no two ways about that because he's already got the numbers.
No, it's not about numbers. It's about generational.
Numbers actually count.
Yeah, but it's the numbers is in the generational growth because listen, you have a different sound. So if you are able to grow a generation that will try and sound like you become the artist of the decade.
Yeah, sure.
Let me do a breakdown. You see Lord Kenya, fantastic dope rapper, right?
Yeah.
Didn't have his tree didn't grow branches. So it folded out. We had a comfort car there. Amazing rapper.
Yeah.
His tree didn't grow branches, it didn't grow fruits and everything, so it all folded out.
Yeah.
Brefo did. It was coming until Sack combined Brefo, Okra, Dogo, Lord Kenya together, found his rhythm, and then went with it.
Gave it to us, yeah.
Ochami Kwame tried, but he couldn't get. Ochami Kwame rap, yeah. Osi ya kono na mkan till you know your female version osi ya kono Ochami Kwame o da menkan Ochami Kwame ba ha very soon to da menkan but like I'm saying Kwame didn't get branches and fruits from his style as well. You get it?
Yeah.
So if Bosom, who I think in Ghana has one of the unique styles, if Kweku, Akan, Walasi, you know, they are able to grow people, a generation, then we can have a change of conversation.
But the question is, someone like Akan, can Akan be able to do that?
Yes.
I really love Akan.
He can. You can too. He can. But, 2 cans. I can 2 cans.
but the thing is, the problem is Ghanaians.
Thank you. So let's go back to your thing. You know, one answer question. It's not 20 years ago.
If you're open to a new sound, that's it.
No, yeah, we are. I think people are. I think, listen, shout out to the boys, shout out to you guys doing the drill music. It brought, drill music to me is like, the time Crank came to Ghana, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see the vibe where Crank bring, like, you know, at that time I was praying to God that they don't call it Crank, they will stick to the hip life, so that the hip life will not go down, because then, but the Crank became so big, you couldn't have called it hip life, because Crank is Crank all over the world. So you chop the hip life small. So I feel like you guys are also bringing that new sound. You get it? New sound. But as to whether it can last a decade, let's see.
Well, let's just see. I'm not, should I say, I wouldn't put myself in that box as a drill artist, because I'm not only doing drill.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know. It's even not fair, because there are no part of the people that they watch.
Yeah. So yeah, I can't be speaking for the drill artist.
But aside the artists you just mentioned, which other artists are you listening to?
I'm listening to J. Cole.
Ooh.
The off season. I'm listening to.
Yo. Okay, let's be honest. Like it's a big debate that happened on Hot 97 about a new J. Cole tape.
Yeah.
In your honest opinion, as a J. Cole fan, do you think it was worth the wait?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
100. You sure?
100. 100. That tape is hard. I don't know if people. I don't know, because I've come across a couple of people and I'm not hearing any negative comments from.
You sure you follow the commentary?
I mean, okay, I'm talking of the people around me. Okay. Everybody fucks with the tape, so. I think, see. It's not a tape. I'm a
diehard Jay fan, right? Like I love Jay to the core. Like, except when he did Kanye, then I got pissed, you know, with False Prophet. But I feel like I kind of understood him too, It's like you idolize somebody so much, the person begins to mess up, and you don't understand why. So you pour out your truth. So like, listen, I understand him, but this tape, I don't know, man.
It's hard. 95 sound. Bro, Amaare, applying pressure.
This tape,
Oh, the tape is hard.
Maybe my expectations were too high, because then the freestyle he did got me too. Then I hadn't listened to the tape because I hate spoilers. So I wasn't talking to no J. Cole fan I know. I said, no, if nobody call me, I don't get time yet. So the freestyle was like, shit, I have to.
You know what's funny? When J. Cole dropped this tape, after I listened to the tape, I actually told my friends, I'm hoping Kendrick Lamar doesn't drop. Because I said this thing back in 2014 when he dropped No Role Models.
Yeah.
I told my friends, because Kendrick is about to drop Damn, and then he'll steal the whole show when he drops Damn. And that was it. Like,
I think one tape, one album, one artist that people are waiting for is Kendrick, man. People can't wait.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah. I mean, Kendrick is actually playing with our feelings.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I can't wait, not for the album, not for the audios. I can't wait for the visuals.
Yeah.
I tell you, man. Like, every time I go back and I play Kendrick's old visuals for the old album, damn, I'm like, hey, Charlie, what is this boy coming to do?
Kendrick is
man?
extra.
Charlie.
He's an extra of everything.
The mind is beautiful.
Too much.
Hey.
Kendrick is just too much. He's the best rapper ever. Live it.
Hey. No, that one is questionable. That's what got J. Cole.
For real?
No, that same thing got J. Cole into a fight with Diddy. Because of that thing he said on the
Yeah,
song.
he claimed he was the king of New York.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I learned Diddy moved.
No, but you can't say that because, I mean, aside
numbers and all of that. No, putting all of that aside, and then OG status and all of that. Put that all aside, bro. Listen to Kendrick Lamar. Have a close listen to Kendrick.
Yeah, but you see,
nobody raps like Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah,
like
you
on
see,
the real.
the Biggie era, and the things Biggie said.
Yeah.
That's where the debate starts from, because like right now, what you're saying in your music, in the next 10, 20 years, when somebody plays a record and says that, woo, you said this 10 years ago, like a new boy he won't use some line, and then he use that, and then you go hear, you go laugh. That's how Diddy felt when Kendrick said that, because if you listen to the Biggie album, the last one he dropped before he passed, bro.
What was that?
Bro,
but I feel
the things that little guy was saying, yo.
But I feel Diddy actually moved to Kendrick on that issue because of the East Coast, West Coast beef and all of that. That's someone from the West claiming king of New York.
I understand, but also to protect the hard work they have done over the years. You should understand.
It's all fun. I mean, it was to stare out the game.
But so,
probably during that time, rappers from the East Coast went so hard. So yeah, that's why he actually called out rappers on the controversy.
Yeah,
he called out a lot of rappers on that verse.
But that controversy, I like the way he put Kanye aside. He put Kanye aside, Jay aside. I like that.
Yeah, those are legends.
If you try, we go finish them.
Those are legends.
Kanye, we don't do this song.
But he said that they mentioned his name in the brackets with all those rappers,
because
in the same sentence, like
because it's a generational thing. I feel like generations want to attach their favorite to a certain group of legends in music. Like I'm talking about High Life. I want to add Kwabena Kwabena to maybe a Papa Yankson, because you see Kwabena Kwabena is my time.
Yeah.
I want to add him to that so that I also glorify him. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's how I feel. It's not because probably he's over or he's below. I think that it's just generation trying to make him feel like, bro, we fuck with you. That's how I feel.
Yeah,
so the off-season tape is what you're listening to right now.
Yeah.
What particular song are you listening to on the off-season tape, the album? Because me, anyway, it's
let go
hard.
my hand.
No, that shit is hard. I have a boy called Derek. You see, I keep mentioning him, man. Like he's hard. Like he hit me. I was like, boss, just go tape on that ball. I check it. Yeah, I fuck with that guy.
Let go my hand is very touching.
Yeah,
actually, yeah.
I feel that we played the
and funny enough, I personally, I understand why I love Let Go My Hand, because he talked about a lot of things that I mean, I go through at some point, especially when it comes to my creative process, when he was talking about how when you are giving an instrumental, it doesn't just, you don't just
I mean, he even explained it in the documentary.
Yeah.
Like, back in the day, the instrumentals hit you hard. These days, you have to find something to hold on.
Yeah, you need to have an inspiration.
Yeah. And
you know, give it some time and then do some, you know, live your life. Let life provide a prescription as to what you should actually say on whatever instrumental it is.
I fuck with you. So apart from the off season, what are you listening to?
I'm listening to Amaare.
Whoa!
Yeah. Amaare's album is hard.
Whoa, that's weird.
Yeah, I listen to Amaare.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And for some funny reason, I've come to love Alpha Blondie's Jerusalem.
You joking, bro? What kind of songs are you listening to?
Oh yeah.
what kind of playlist is on your phone? Like, it's like it's a crazy.
I'm picking sounds from everywhere. You should listen to this guy, Luigi. He's a French guy.
I fuck with you because, you know, over the weekend, I also, for some reason, I felt in me to go and listen to South African music. So I went so hard. I went into South African music like the whole weekend because I was in a dark place, bro. And, you know, yeah, like South African sound gets some, gets some things about them sound. So I was really fucking with
charge you up.
Yeah, and you know, I not play the Caspers and the Nasty Seeds because I know that's what people will listen to. I went back, bro. I went to the Osikido them, you know, like I went back, bro. I went back. I went back, so I can understand the shuffle you do with your play.
Yeah.
Which of the songs you're listening to would you say that has been on repeat for like 5 to 10 times? I mean, I can listen. There's a girl in my office too, right? If a song comes, she will play on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm sure when she's even bathing, when she's even doing things, the same song. That's an abuse of a record.
Yeah,
it's wrong,
and that's cool. It's actually sinking with you.
Just imagine that you make music at concert and then some girl calls you and says, meets you in town, and says, "Yo, bro, I listen to your song everywhere. I'm even when my boy they talk me. How you feel?"
That's a nice feeling, actually. Wow. You know, one time I went to Kumasi. I had dropped a cover of Gucci Gang, Lil Pump's Gucci Gang. What's it then? And then I met some guy in town. I didn't know him. He just met me. He started singing the song. What's it then? I was like, wow.
I feel like people who do that, I mean, they have a music problem.
People who do that,
like one particular record,
wow,
they play because you see,
I don't think so.
I feel that if you're into a record, right, it shows in what you do. Yeah. But overplaying it, yes, I wish the artist the campus of Meneno.
I do that. I do that sometimes.
The other songs of the artist, bro. Like if I fuck around with it, like if I listen. Guys, sorry man about the credit system. I know you don't like that. These views show you be cost wrong to them. Funny side, you get it. I have one song on repeat for a couple of times. I think some time ago I was in a very bad place, so I played King Promise and Shatawale. All right.
Yeah.
I played it, but I didn't do like how this girl in my office does it, bro. Like I'm telling you. Like, yo. Sunday I said I will call the artist and tell him, Charlie, just come dash this girl some 5 cigarettes or something. Tell him, say you chill.
But for some funny reason, sometimes you get hooked on a song and you don't even know why you're that hooked on that song.
So that's what I'm saying, it's bad because when the taste goes away, the song doesn't stay sweet again. Like, what's that?
No, when you go outside and you hear the song again, you develop all those feelings back.
No, I don't think so.
It's true.
I would like to experience that. See,
there was a song on Don Toliver's tape, his album, No Photos. I used to really listen to it, like, every day. People around me were even complaining. Because anytime I'm to connect my phone to the speakers,
that's what I'm saying.
Playing that song.
It becomes annoying sometimes, like.
Yeah. And I got to a point I was getting fed up of that song. But then I went to Ace Tantra sometime. and they played the song, and I was like, wow. I developed that whole energy again. And before they had played that song, I was just there. I was reserved. I was laid back until they played that song, and I was standing up like a motherfucker.
I fuck with you. I have a friend who had an issue and took Kwesi Pray.
Yeah.
Pray. Yo, he played that song, and he played that song. He played a song. He played a song going into courtroom. I'm sure when he was in the box, the song was playing in his. Okay, so I understand, but I feel like taste my taste film. I feel like you know carry book and
taste film.
So, Jaco off season, right?
Yeah.
And you mentioned a couple of 2 other artists.
Yeah, Amaare.
Luigi. The Amaare part fucks me, but I don't get into one because Amaare say Moku kidnap people, which she says she no talk. So I'm careful because you can't tell me, say, Charlie, why are you talking about my tape when I don't ask you to talk about that? But shout out to Amaare. You know me, I like Amaare. You know what? Me, I like Amaare.
No.
She's beautiful.
Okay, Amaare is actually fine.
No, not fine as in physique, bro. Like, the music is beautiful.
It's like she's whispering into your ears.
You know, the first time I heard Amaare was on, this is crazy, let me tell you my experience with Amaare, right? Mm-hmm. So Edem was on a song with Stone, Pepper Them.
Yeah.
Amaare's on that record, you know that?
Yeah, I know.
And so every time, I didn't know it was her, so every time when it gets to that part, I'm like, who is this? What is she singing? Then Edem says, that's Amaare. Then I checked out, I'm like, ooh! It's nice!
Yeah.
I'm afraid to talk because we able to make us or kasa within some territory there, like a bit more high, but anyway, we did for. I like it. I like it. I like
it. It's got a beautiful sound.
Yeah, I like it. I like Amaare. I haven't checked the album yet, so I can't talk about the album.
You should.
Yeah, I should. You know, you can't tell me saying in the US.
I don't think you'd be able to skip a song. I mean,
what do you think is the problem as to why Ghanaians don't check out, let's say, unpopular cultured songs like
alternatives?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Why do people call it alternative though? That's what I don't understand. Like I have that issue with like people calling the song alternative. Why do you call it alternative?
Because it's not alternative. Yeah, it's alternative because it's not
mainstream.
Yeah.
What is mainstream?
Mainstream is what everybody's listening to.
Black Sherif's first sermon is alternative. You know that?
Fair.
Yeah, it's alternative. It's alternative.
What makes it alternative?
Because it's not mainstream, but he made it mainstream. Of course, so your song is not mainstream. It's because regular mainstream music will not play that song on the regular. You get it?
Okay.
But it's mainstream because you made it mainstream.
From your perspective, whichever way you are describing it, that means it depends on your system. That makes a song alternative.
Yeah. Thinking out loud. Is it mainstream in Ghana?
Thinking out loud.
Ed Sheeran, Ed song. Thinking out loud.
I don't think I've listened to it.
That's.
I'm not an Ed guy.
Ghanaian's wedding song. Yeah, first couple's first dance. Every couple's first dance.
Give me an acapella. I probably heard it.
What's it called?
That song.
You see, Ghanaian's first couple dance song.
Oh, okay. That song is alternative.
But it's mainstream in UK, you know that, right? It's #1 song.
You know, Ed Sheeran is actually an
alternative artist.
Yeah,
no,
but
he's a mainstream artist.
But nah, like the kind of songs he does
in Ghana will be alternative music.
Yeah,
but he's a mainstream artist. That's how I have a problem with the whole alternative vibe. But Charlie, guys, let's run it all up, man. Tell us, give us a breakdown, give us a playlist to go and check out, and then hopefully we can have a sound like B.Brefo.
You know, I don't actually listen to playlists. I mean, I'm always running around the internet trying to find something nice that suits my ears. Yeah, so if I actually ask me for a playlist, I don't think I'm the right person to ask for a playlist. I'll just recommend some artists for you to listen to.
Okay, recommend.
Yeah.
Tell them.
So I've already talked about Don Toliver.
Mm-hmm.
Masego is another guy you should check out.
Single lady. Yo.
Masego's hard.
Yo, Masego is hard.
Yeah.
Agent, nothing to me. Yeah, like that guy.
And this girl from the UK, she's called Green Tea Pink.
Green tea. No, I haven't checked
Yeah.
it. I'll check it out.
Yeah.
I'll check it out.
Yeah, she's got some very nice sounds.
If she's good, we'll play on the female show on Oneplay.
Yeah, Green Tea Pink, she's hard. And
No, but I also have some girl I discovered, so I played a song on the female show. Shebu.
Shaybo from the
Shaybo.
UK. Yeah. I think she's Nigerian as well.
Let's go.
Yeah, that song is hard. That song is hard.
Yo,
That song is hard. I don't know why that song hasn't really gotten that kind.
Oh, me, I can make it
I
go.
thought the song. I thought that song went viral. That song is hard.
Yeah, that song is hard.
Song is hard.
That song is hard.
And there's this guy from Canada too, Night Lovell.
Hey, Charlie, you boy there. Oh, Charlie, oh, play this bear somewhere.
Unknown T, I've forgotten about Unknown T. Unknown T is hard. Unknown T is actually a drill artist. Very hard. I'm actually in love with his voice and the way he orchestrates the beats. Yeah.
Nice. Charlie, guys, thank you so much for watching it. I know it's been a long conversation on cut, unscripted with a lot of curses. Please forgive. I'll try and put a disclaimer at the beginning so you can understand. Thank you for watching the Music Convo podcast. That's why it's a conversation, you know. I know that this video, will get more views. But in case you do watch it, trust me, you will love it. Thanks, B.Brefo, for coming through. I appreciate
Thank you for having me, bro.
I appreciate you.
Since
you're a Joe Cole fan, bro, I fuck with you, bro. See you, episode 3. I'm going to sit down with Joseph AB. And, man, you guys didn't know, Joseph is an artist as well. Amazing singer, rapper. I wouldn't say something I want to say, but shout out to Joseph AB of the Freezing Zone Oneplay. Thank you guys for watching. Like I said, subscribe to the channel. If I can't say it better, go to the female show and go and watch the playlist. Tilly says it's better on there. My name is Nanaya Radio. Oneplay. Love you.
Oneplay. Add class to your music.